This evening, you're with us here on Smart Money on Bloomberg UTV. Now, often we find ourselves really psyched out by the seeming complexity of our finances. And one really can't be blamed. There is so much information floating around, so many products out there that you don't know what the right thing to do is. The truth is that most financial decisions can be stripped down to a fairly simple essence, and something that we always talk about here on Smart Money. To that extent, we can do it ourselves. But we are so bogged down by our daily routines that numbers, even fine prints on various investment products, they are the last thing on our mind. So the importance of a good financial planner cannot be accented enough. In fact, earlier today, the chairman of SEBI, the capital markets regulator, has spoken about the importance of financial planning. He stressed that the investor, as always, must remain the main focus. Let's hear what he said.
Other thing that we need to keep in mind all the time is that the focus on the investor must not be lost. And one of the things that the financial planners will have to keep in mind, and we will have to make sure that we introduce proper incentives and regulations in the system, is to see that the financial planners remain product manufacturer neutral. We also need to make sure that what the financial planner is doing is ultimately matching the profile of the investor, the risk profile of the investor with the risk profile of the product. And therefore, we have to make sure that products are not missold. Just as I said, this examination is the first step, training is the next step. We also have to, as a third step, make sure that the financial planners are trained in keeping proper documentation. That we make sure that they obtain sufficient information about the investor and that we are in a position to check whether the advice given by them was suitable advice or not.
The importance of suitable advice, that's what SEBI Chairman Bhave is talking about. He also spoke about the importance of picking the right planner and how all planners must be properly trained. He's also inaugurated this book. It's called the Workbook for Certification Examination for Financial Planners. And this book actually has been co-authored by 10 practicing financial planners, one of whom is our very own friend here at Smart Money, Sumeet Vaid. He's joining us right now to tell us the importance of a financial planner and how you should go about picking one. So Sumeet, good to have you here with us. How do you zero in really on the right financial planner, Sumeet?
Thanks, Vikram, once again for getting me here, and then you got me on a very favorite topic of mine, which is financial planning and how to choose one. To me, choosing a financial planner is as an important decision for any family as choosing a family doctor is. And when you go about choosing a family doctor, your basic premise is that doctor should be very well qualified, certified, and should have relevant exposure and experience in that particular area. And same is the paradigm which you need to use when you choose a good financial planner for family. So you should first look for a certification and qualification, which in this case is a certified financial planning certificate, which is being awarded by Financial Planning Standards Board of India. Second, you should look at experience and background of that particular financial planner. What is the vintage? How long has he been practicing? What kind of clientele does he have? Is it a one-man team? Or is it a firm which is behind there? Will they be able to offer you the right kind of services or not? And last but not least, it's the motive of a financial planner to be in a business is very important. It's something like a right financial planner for a family should be multi-generational, not only about single generation.
Right. Just like you had family doctors, you would want a financial planner to be around for a considerably long period of time so that he understands where you're coming from. But what kind of homework do you really need to do before you approach a financial planner? Because like you approach a doctor, you go with a certain illness. To a financial planner, how prepared do you go with what's ailing you or what your financial situation is?
First and foremost, the need of financial planning needs to be understood by each family. The way I see this, each and every Indian family, whether he is a high net worth family, whether they are a middle class family, or whether they're not very, very high on income family, they need a financial plan. Financial plan is like a personal family balance sheet, which basically helps them to convert their dreams into calculatable goals and help them live those dreams. Now, that is a very a simple way of putting it up in terms of the need itself. Once you have identified your need, then what you need to figure out is which are those financial planners which are available to you within your vicinity, which can help you, create a financial plan which you can implement through them over a period of time. Most of the times we see, especially with Indian investors, that we are very, very emotional when we are choosing either a financial advisor or a financial instrument which we really invest in. What we mean by that, we see whenever index or stock market goes at 20,000, a lot of people start coming in droves. Whenever it goes down to lows of 8,000, 9,000, people start redeeming their money out of or getting out of equity market itself. Now, in order to avoid things like this, you need an institutionalized support of a financial planner who will not only help you in articulating your goals, but will also help you manage your emotions.
Right, managing emotions, very, very crucial. But what can I expect my financial planner to really bring to the table by way of services, Sumeet? Can he also double up as my chartered accountant to do tax planning? Because he's the other important member of my financial planning team, really.
Ideally speaking, your tax should be taken care by a chartered accountant because they're qualified to do that. And your financial planning or your personal balance sheet, which is in terms of what your goals, needs and dreams of your family are, should be taken care by financial planners, which is certified financial planners. Both chartered accountants and certified financial planners need to work together in tandem. Secondly, as a certified financial planner, what we bring to the table for the family is that we sit with them, we understand their dreams, goals, convert them into numbers, understand their income, understand their expenses, try and see whether we can, by saving certain amount of money and converting them into investment, help them live those goals and dreams, and make sure we provide them with relevant products which fits into their financial plan and risk profile, and then make sure we are tracking them in terms of the performance of those products, which is eventually helping them live those goals and dreams. So this is precisely a financial planner's job, which people should be expecting when they pay them the fees.
I'm sure our investors who are looking for good financial planners are going to be looking for more such cues. Whatever questions you have, pipe them across to us at smartmoney@bloombergutv.com. And Sumeet, thanks so much for joining us to be able to throw more light. And of course, we will keep talking about this in the future as well. But right now, we take a very quick break on Smart Money. We continue.